Russia's President Vladimir Putin has proposed a 32-hour ceasefire in the Ukraine war to mark Orthodox Easter this weekend. His Ukrainian counterpart Volodymyr Zelenskyy says Kyiv will observe it. Putin ordered a similar ceasefire last year that fell through. Both sides accused each other of violating it. And residents of the Ukrainian capital are skeptical about this one.
The sky reflects the mood on the streets of Kyiv, where residents are preparing to celebrate their fifth Easter at war. Russia's announcement of a 32-hour humanitarian ceasefire during Easter weekend has done little to lift spirits in the Ukrainian capital.
Honestly, I don't believe it at all. I mean, how long has this full-scale war been going on now? And every year it's the same old ceasefire. Even on one New Year's Eve, when they promised a ceasefire, there was an air raid alarm all night long. Well, of course, I want to believe it. But no, I don't think it's going to happen.
Russian attacks appeared to escalate in the run-up to Christianity's most important holiday. Strikes that usually occur at night were carried out during the day, with hundreds of drones and missiles. Before the ceasefire was announced, Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelenskyy accused Russia of conducting an Easter escalation. He said on X that Ukraine would abide with the measure. But Kyiv has not forgotten that a similar 30-hour truce over Easter did not hold last year.
A lot has been announced and said, but so far it's all just empty words. When it actually happens, then I will believe it.
If we simply follow formal logic, we should look at how previous ceasefires were observed. And they were not observed, not one single time. It seems to me that it is not worth expecting a miracle, and that a ceasefire will happen this time. Unfortunately, I'm a pessimist on this issue, so most likely no.
But after more than 4 years of relentless Russian attacks, a miracle may be all Ukrainians can hope for.
I spoke with Rudik. She is a member of the Ukrainian parliament, and she shared her concerns with me about the Russian ceasefire announcement.
There is not anything else that we want more than peace, than a ceasefire. However, we all are skeptical here in Kyiv. Simply by looking at the facts from the past, every time Russia promised a ceasefire, they have broken it. This is why, though we really hope that we can have a chance to go to the church on Easter without a threat of being killed, we still know that it can happen. Unfortunately, the only security guarantee that we should be believing is the ability of our military to protect us if Russia would attack us. But I can tell you that Ukraine was ready for a ceasefire starting first time last year when President Zelenskyy announced this readiness. And of course, we are standing by this message and by this position. Ukraine is ready for a ceasefire. If Russia doesn't break it, obviously we wouldn't break it too.
Now, some analysts see this offer of a ceasefire as a sign of a Kremlin rethink, a hint that Putin may be looking for an exit ramp. Would you agree?
I wish that we can look at it this way. But unfortunately, in Kyiv, where I am right now, air raid sirens ran today like at least 3 times. The explosions were in Kyiv. And the fact that Putin says that he is ready for a 32-hour stopping of attacking of civilians doesn't mean that he is not doing it beforehand and afterwards. And this is why perhaps it's a tactical move to persuade the United States that Russia is not an aggressor or that Russia is a negotiator that's worth trusting. Because we know that Kirill Dmitriev right now is in the United States. And we think that the negotiations are happening about lifting or not lifting the sanctions on Russian oil or prolonging this lift that happened during the situation in the Middle East. And perhaps Putin can use some of these steps saying that Russia is on a negotiable side.
Now, for the Ukrainian soldiers in the trenches, if you will, does an Easter truce change anything at all?
unfortunately, again, if it's not the real truth, and especially if you have this experience of Russia breaking it so many times, it's not that you can get out and celebrate the great Christian holiday. It's that you are even more worried because you are expecting something bad to happen. We all have relatives and friends at the battlefield right now, and we know that they say we should be even more aware. We should be expecting something bad to happen. That's why we are preparing for it as for the battle.
Now, with the war entering its 5th year now and casualties mounting, do you see any evidence that the state of the Russian economy may be forcing Putin's hand increasingly?
If we were talking a month ago, I would tell you yes, that the Western sanctions plus Ukraine's attempt to destroy Russia's military production plus Russia's economy, that it worked and it weakened Russia. Unfortunately, when the United States allowed Russia to continue trading their oil during the attack on Iran, it gave Russia's economy this influx of cash with hundreds of millions every day that is definitely fixing some of the critical issues that they were having. So the question right now is not if Putin will hold to a ceasefire, but rather if the United States will continue allowing Russia to profit from their oil, or that they will stop this, as they say, that was temporary measure.
Now, Kira, before we go, when you talk to friends internationally, do you currently see a waning support for Ukraine because everything gets overshadowed with the situation in the Middle East? A brief answer, please.
Sure, it's always a worry when there is another war somewhere, and we have seen that there was a direction and attention towards Iran. But right now, when things got calmer, we hope that the world's attention will get back to Ukraine and the support will continue.
Thank you very much. Kira Rudik there, member of the Ukrainian Parliament and leader of the Golos Party. Thank you, Kira.
Thank you.